Hi everybody. I have to be out tomorrow. One of my kiddos is sick, so Miss Salatino is currently staying a little late to make this little video so you know exactly what to do today to help out the sub and so you guys know exactly what to do. So I'm going to be covering some of the stuff from last class just in case we had some friends that were out last week. Okay, so we are going to continue building our loudmouth. All right, so you are going to need pencils, scissors, glue, and paper. And so some of the things that we covered last time was drawing out your shapes first on a piece of paper. That way you know exactly what it looks like. You are going to cut them out. And when you glue, you want to make sure that you are putting the glue on the pencil side of the paper. That way when you flip it over, you don't see the pencil side when it's showing. You also want to make sure that you're gluing right here on the actual piece itself and not on the loudmouth. That way you know exactly where the glue needs to go and you're not just guessing. All right, as a reminder, when you are building your loudmouth and you're using all those beautiful scrap papers in the back, please make sure that you're using the edges first. So right over, oops, I'm always pointing in the wrong direction, right over here. Do you see how I cut from the edge first? There's a lot more extra life to that paper that could be used for other pieces versus the other one where I cut in the middle. Now I can only use it for little pieces. So make sure you're using the edge of the paper first. That way we can reuse it for more pieces. As another reminder, at the end of class or when you're done using it, if you have a nice big chunk, like the reusable side that you see right over here, oh, yep, oh, other side, the reusable piece, that means you can put it back because other people are going to be able to use it. If it is a small scrappy piece, no one wants that. Okay, please don't put that back in my bin. Put those in the recycling bin. All right, so if you were not here last class, here's a quick rundown. You're going to find a colored piece of paper. All right, so I chose green. You're going to get a piece of white paper and black paper. There's a mouth bin in the back that you're going to get those from. You're going to cut out your shapes and glue down and make your mouth first. After that, you're going to start to make all of your other pieces. If you have any pieces at the end of class, you can put them in your portfolio. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Just keep gluing. All right, so once you are done and we're going to add in our details. So last class we got to about this spot. All right, so most of us are probably at number 1 where we're finishing our loudmouth. He has a mouth, has some eyes, maybe some hands. Now we're going to start building in those accessories. Make sure that when you are making those accessories, you're making them out of paper. Remember, this is a collage, so don't draw on a white piece of paper and color in. So for example, look at my number 2 step. He's holding a pencil and a ruler. So in order to make that pencil, I needed to use yellow paper, gray paper, and pink paper. So we are cutting out all those papers to make that pencil. Don't take a white piece of paper, draw out a pencil, and then color it in with colored pencils. That is not what Miss Salatino is looking for. This is a collage. Everything is getting made out of paper. Once you're done with his little accessories, you can add in a background. The background pieces are right up front where I normally have you guys put your sketchbooks. It says, I think, first grade on it, even though I know some of my second graders are doing this project as well. That's where you will find the background paper. And lastly, you're going to add in some kind of word bubble. As you can see right here, mine says there's no heart without art. Okay, so you can say something nice. Remember, if it's not school appropriate, it shouldn't be on your artwork. So a good rule of thumb is if Mrs. Stutz or if Miss Salatino wouldn't like to see it, it shouldn't be on your project. At the end of class, you're going to go and put it on the drying rack, please. Remember to start from the bottom and work your way up. Don't just start pulling racks down because there's not going to be room for anybody else. Okay? Also, make sure your name is on the back of your paper. That way we know at the end of class who it belongs to.